guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. So the queen of surgery and Hazel E have been going back and forth, okay, on social media because Hazel E did a interview and she basically attempted to expose Cardi B. Didn't really do a good job, but she attempted to expose Cardi B in a recent interview with Messy K.
Part of the situation on the dismantling of the Barbie.
Ckiminaj.
The dismantling of the Barbie and the uprise of Barty Gang. Like, that was like a real thing. Like, Nicki is really not crazy. And I know people say, oh, you're on Nicki's payroll. And that day that they decided to have Cardi come out with Remy Ma on stage at Summer Jam, and they had all these powerful women in hip hop come together to support the dismantling of the Barbie was like big for me because one, it was like the chick that was dismantling her was on Love and Hip Hop. And it was, I just went and checked the mail, got a check from Mona Scott. So we were all on like, yo, this shit is lit. Even though like this girl came like out of nowhere, like her story is not what it is, but it literally like was a plot and a plan to literally dismantle the Barbie because there was nobody that was there in that position. And Nicki was like, she's queen. And a lot of women came together on that stage at Powerhouse that night for Remy Ma to do her diss track because she had just got out of jail. And they knew that Remy, because of her street credibility, would be the only person to probably come for Nicki.
Now, as we know, Cardi B went on a full rant. You know, I have that on my Pop Obsession channel. Link will be in the description. But then, unfortunately, Chardonnay, Ciroc, Vodka, whatever Cardi B's sister name is, has decided to chime in for no reason. Probably needs her monthly allowance from Titanic Records. And fans believe she's taking cheap shots at Nicki Minaj. Now, Chardonnay said, "Who's an R word? You wish I came from a convicted family and child molest. Pull up the police records." Then she said Hazel E bought her own ring for her wedding and can't keep a man. She said the only thing is scary is your face and your body, okay? But fans believe she's taking some cheap shots at Nicki Minaj because she says she doesn't have any convicted R words in her family. And Hazel E, unfortunately, mentioned Nicki Minaj in her interview. Okay, so let me know how you guys feel about that. Now, I don't understand why Vodka and Chardonnay has to chime in. I mean, can you mind your business? She was talking to Cardi B, okay? And do I feel like Hazel E was clout chasing like I said yesterday on my podcast? Yes. But she's speaking facts, but what she's saying has already been said. It was nothing new, okay? She didn't come with any new information. We all know that Cardi B and Titanic Records tried to take Nicki Minaj down, failed tremendously. That's why Cardi B shelved. Now, speaking of being shelved, can Doja Cat save the queen of surgery's career? Okay? So, the ops love to repeat everything I say, but allegedly, Titanic Records is trying to get Doja to work with Cardi B, okay? And they're willing to give her a bag. Now, Cardi B and Doja have never worked together before, but Cardi B does follow Doja on Instagram. Doja currently does not follow her back. I think she only followed like D0JA. But with that being said, you know, Titanic is hoping that Doja can put Cardi B back on the map. Doja had a very successful year, even though Scarlet kind of flopped. But the payola is immaculate, so I can understand why Ice Spice and, you know, D0JA and Cardi B want to work with Doja Cat, okay? I mean, The Town Is Dead is still top 5, thanks to payola. Like, that's amazing, okay? She's got, like, 4 or 3 Scammy nominations. She's doing very well. And she only did 6K in per sales. She didn't even have to do a lot in per sales to top the charts or to get a lot of Scammy nominations, okay? She did the bare minimum, okay, $6K. So let me know how you guys feel about it. I actually could see them working together. I think she took a lot of cheap shots at Ckiminaj in Scarlet, and then she was scared and she backtracked. But I see through Doja. And to be quite honest, I don't think Nicki would care, okay? I think only people will care are the fans. Nicki probably don't care if Cardi and Doja work together. She turned down Doja. She didn't want to be on Planet Her. Okay, let's not forget. Now, not only did Nasal E try to expose Cardi B for basically trying to get rid of Nicki Minaj, she also exposed Off the Cheat for cheating on Cardi B yet again. I'm like, damn, how many stories and scandals can come out? She posted a screenshot of Off the Cheat in her DMs back in 2017, allegedly when he was with Cardi B. The DMs don't really indicate much. You know, he just says, what's good? And then she said, when you in LA. But it doesn't really indicate much. People are saying, well, Nasal E isn't Off the Cheat's type, you know, because of her face and her botched surgeries. But Cardi B got the same botched surgeries. She just got maybe a better surgeon, but Cardi B kind of botched too, and she has switched her face too. Okay? They both botched and bitter, in my opinion. Cardi B is just a more successful female reciter. She also says this in an interview.
Like this girl that comes up and doesn't want to acknowledge like anybody that comes like before her, that's great. Like that maybe doesn't benefit like the narrative or the story of this, you know, poverty Cinderella coming to like life and save the rap game. It's just funny because I just know like all the powers that be, like down to the first date that like they had at like the Super Bowl game. Like that wasn't even like, you know what I'm saying? So shit is manufactured out here.
What you mean the Super Bowl game? What you talking about?
When Offset first was spotted with Cardi at like the Super Bowl game in Houston, and she was like there, and then like the press and like the hype because Offset was talking to Alexis Sky. Like he was in everybody's DM at the time. Like he was trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so she's also saying that in the beginning of, you know, Off the Cheat and the Queen of Surgery's romantic relationship, he was messing with Alexis Sky and several other women, allegedly Amber Rose. So let me know how you guys feel about that. And do you guys think that Off the Cheat has stopped cheating on Cardi B? I don't. I think he's just more sneakier, in my opinion. Moving on to Scratch Off. So Super Freaky Girl has debuted at number 79 this year at the year-end chart for Payola Board. Yesterday, too, came in at number 70 for the year-end chart on Payola Board. Unfortunately, I feel bad for Glow Stick. Her career never came back from that. I can't believe Cardi B ruined it. And Scratch Off and Cardi B's Put It in the Trash, again, ranks at number 98 on the Hot 100 year-end chart. So Nicki Minaj was higher on the year-end chart than Scratch Off and Cardi B. So let me know how you guys feel about that. Now, moving on to Queen B, it was revealed in the Renaissance film documentary, because people watched it at the premiere, that she underwent surgery on her knee from a stage accident that happened nearly 2 decades ago. In the documentary, you see Queen B working her knee and doing rehab to be able to perform on stage. And this is like a month prior to her being on the Renaissance tour. So she actually did get surgery. I know there was a lot of speculation about that. And to be quite honest, if you watch Queen B on tour and even some of the clips on social media, I didn't feel like she was dancing as much as she used to. Okay? You know, she still was moving, but it felt like she was kind of holding back. Okay? Most of the time it looked like she was kind of standing there and doing like a 1-2 step. while performing and letting the dancers and all the robots and gadgets on stage, you know, kind of do the work, in my opinion. Okay, because she had a robot, you know, she had all these different things on stage, and so she was able to distract the audience in thinking that she was really putting on a performance, okay? And she's still one of the best performers alive, but, you know, I do feel like she was holding back during the Renaissance tour. So I'm not shocked that she had gotten knee surgery. People were saying Blue Ivy was stiff. I felt like Queen Bee was a little stiff. No shade. Now, Megan Thee Stallion, she has recorded a new original song for the Color Purple soundtrack out December 15th. I'm like, Megan Thee Stallion for the Color Purple? Interesting. Usher, Mary J. Blige, Coco Jones, Her, Keisha Cole, Fantasia, and more will be featured on the Color Purple movie soundtrack out December 15th. Okay, so they got a roster there. I would like to see what Coco Jones is going to come up with. They should have had Victoria Monet on this soundtrack too. They slacking. Not only that, it seems like Megan Thee Stallion admitting that she likes to have sex has caused a lot of attention. Former football player and current sports commentator said this about Megan Thee Stallion.
Ocho, you need to stop this though, man. Man, you know, every time people say, man, Ocho be trying to set you up, you need to let Ocho set you up with such and such, set you up with me. Bro. Yeah. No.
Why? What's wrong with what
you scared of? Ocho, they ain't ready for me. You know, I be on them diamonds, Ocho. So, you know, leave me alone.
Hey, listen, can I ask you a question? You be talking about that diamond. I don't think that's really gonna work. That's the point of her name. The point of her being a stallion. It supersedes anything that you're saying.
I know she's good.
Are you scared?
No, but hey, I understand, Ocho. My grandfather used to say, boy, they can look down longer than you can look up. They look up longer than you can look down. You know what I'm saying, Ocho? But hey,
yes, sir.
I have a stretched out like a 2:45.
Okay, you heard that? He said he gonna have Megan stretched out like a 2:45. Okay. You know, do you think Megan will allow Shannon Sharpe to smash? Maybe if he was a little bit younger, it would have made sense. Okay. But Shannon Sharpe, he in his 50s? I mean, goodness gracious. But, you know, she might let him hit because Megan No Shade has let everybody else hit. Okay. If you let Blueface and Tory hit, you might as well let Shannon Sharpe hit. No shade. I mean, your roster ain't that great. That's why I said that no shade to Megan Thee Stallion. She has bad coochie management. But anyway, I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.